I was just thinking and I just thought to share my thoughts with you guys. And I was just reminiscing about my journey through friendships, relationships. And I was just thinking to myself that, oh, Chege, you've really grown. Like, I've grown a lot when it comes to a lot of things. Maybe I would say I've grown, or maybe I would say a lot of things have just changed about my perspective towards friendships and relationships. And one of the biggest things I think have really, really changed about my friendships and relationships is me thinking that people will treat me exactly how I treat them. Yeah, I used to think, because I'm a very passionate person. If you're friends with me or if I love you, you wouldn't need a pastor to tell you that I love you. You would just know that I love you. And aside you knowing that I love you, I will tell you every single day how I feel about you, whether male or female. It's not, for me, it's not really about, I feel like some people think that expression of love should only be when you're having relationship with the opposite sex. But for me, it's different. It's very, very different. If we're friends, I would tell you I love you. I would express my love to you. I would do a lot of things to make you feel loved around me, So I used to really expect people to be like that to me. I used to expect people to love me exactly how I love them, love me in the ways that I love them. Because for me, the way I love people is the way I want people to love me. So I feel like while loving you like that, you should be able to reciprocate the same exact way. But as time has gone past, we're getting matured, meeting lots of people, now learning that people think differently. I had to teach myself to understand that everybody's love language is different. People would love you only how they know how to. Yeah. People will love you in the ways they know how to. Right? You really don't give what you don't have inside of you. So I got to really learn that. And I used to be this person who used to have very big boundaries. Like, I could cut a person off simply by a conversation that I have with them. I was talking to someone recently and I was telling him about one of the most petty things I've done in my friendships. I don't know if I should share it, but yeah, I think I should. One of the most petty things I think I've done is I had a conversation with a girl that was really close to me then. Maybe like close, but let me not say my friend, was an acquaintance, but she was like close to me. And prior to that conversation I had with her, we've had conversations about things like this before. I've told her my opinion about things like that. But on this very day, she said something to me. She told me that the guy she was dating at that time that I knew was her boyfriend was not, she didn't love him and she was just with him for everything that the guy was doing for her. And I felt irritated. I felt cold to my feet. And I told her to her face I was going to tell the guy. Yeah. I told her I was going to tell him and I did. I sure did. But the thing is that for me, like I was saying before, I think it's wicked to actually use people because they like you. I feel like if a person likes you, the least you can do is be honest with them about how you feel about them. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's wickedness to deceive people even when they are loving you genuinely, right? So with that, when she came back, when she heard that I told him, she was angry, she was acting all angry, but I wasn't sorry because I told her that, I'm going to tell this person, I'm going to actually tell him this. Because this guy was actually, I know him, and he was actually looking forward to spending the rest of his life with this person. And hearing that she had that mentality about him, I just couldn't handle it. But me, I would tell you, if I'm going to do something, I'll tell you. I wouldn't do it behind your back. So I told her, let me know in the comment section if you think telling her was the wrong thing to do, if I could have handled it better, right? I don't know. But at that time, I felt like it was the right thing to do. But me now would not do that. Do you get? Even if I would give the person distance, like the person who had that conversation with me, definitely, I would walk steps away from you. But I might not bluntly just go and tell the guy that now, right? But then I had lots of boundaries that I felt like, if this person is around me, they should not do this, they should not do that. But now, even though I still have those boundaries, I am able to maturely communicate them. Back then, I would not communicate them. I would just have it in my head that this person should not do this around me. This person should not do that around me. So it's just registered in my head. So by the time you do those things that I feel like, this person should not do around me, I just detach from you immediately without proper communication. But these days, I have realized that people are different. Everybody will not be me. Everybody will not be Precious. Everybody will not be 𝐁�ㄐ𝐄𝐃. So in the things that I feel like I might not understand, or the things that I don't do well with, somebody else might just see it as normal. Do you understand? But there are boundaries. There are things that I tell. But these days, I'm able to communicate my boundaries, right? These days, I'm able to tell my friends that, okay, these are my boundaries. These are the things that I don't like. These are the things that I cannot deal with, and it's not like I communicate them as a command. No, I don't do that. In between conversations, I just say it. I say that, okay, for me, these are the things I can't deal with. These are the things that I cannot look past in friendship. And number one thing for me that I cannot deal with, I cannot handle in my friendship is gossip. No matter how close we are, do not talk about people to me. I don't want to hear it. I do not ever want to hear you talking about somebody to me. It is a no for me. It is a deal breaker for me. In fact, I feel like, it is for sure that as my friend, the first time you do that, I tell you point blank, please, I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about something else. I'll tell you very, very, very politely, right? Let's talk about something else. I don't want to talk about this. But later when we are talking, I'll just chip it in and tell you, for me, it is a no. If we're going to be friends, I don't want to talk about people. I don't want you to come talk to me about people, except you're sharing a good news with me. You're telling me that, this so good thing has happened for this person and we're happy for the person. But I don't want you to come sit me down talking about their personal life. No, it's not, for me, it's not something, I'll just not ever be able to trust you. And so what's the essence of having friends when you can't even trust them, when you can't tell them certain informations, when you can't have some kind of conversations with them? What's the essence of the friendship? So for me, it's just a no. It's just something that I can't deal with. I can't deal with it. Another thing that I can never deal with, in fact, this one, I feel like in my deal breakers, this one is top tier. Is number one, is if I'm dating someone, if I'm in a relationship with someone and you are my friend, you need to be very aware that that person is not your friend. Yes. If I am dating anybody, you have to respect them as much as you respect your own partner or whoever you respect. My partner is not your friend. You are not relating with my partner like they are your mates. It is a no. So for me, I was talking to somebody, I was talking to my friend recently, my friend, 𝐊𝐄𝐄𝐈𝐍𝐆, blessing, shout out to you. So I was talking to her recently and she turned the phone and her husband was there. And I was like, oh, good morning, sir. Good evening, sir. And somebody was there and was like, now your friend husband, they call sir. I'm like, what am I supposed to call him? Am I supposed to call him by name? So that same respect is what I know. You can't be talking to my partner like the both of you, even if you knew him before me. You can't, I'm with them now. right? So the level of respect I give to my partner, you should be able to accord that same respect. In fact, this one is the number one in my deal breakers. Like, there is no, even if I am close to you, like, I love you, love you, love you. Be ready to fight. If you are rude to my partner, be ready to fight. I'm telling you that for free. You can't be rude to my partner, or you can't talk to my partner like, no, please, no. It's a deal breaker for me. But in all this, I've grown to the level where I could think about these things. I could communicate them with my friends. I could tell my friends that, oh, this is what I don't like. If they are loving me a certain way that I feel like, it doesn't resonate with me, I'm able to call them and tell them that, oh, this your kind of love is not the kind of love that I understand. Right? And then we have the conversation about it, and I try to understand you and also teach you to understand me. So for me now, the number one thing for me in friendships is just have a good heart, be a good person. Be a good person. And I've really learned and prayed. It took me prayers, honestly. It took me consciously praying about it to be able to understand that everybody will not be me. And the fact that they are not loving me like I love them does not mean they don't love me at all. So I was just thinking about it, and I just thought to share this opinion, because I know that there are lots of people who fight with this on a daily, especially in relationships with people, not being able to understand that people would love you the way they know how to. They would not do it. They would love you the way they know how to, especially if they truly love you. Like, now in this conversation is for people who are in relationships or friendships that you know that these people care about you. Do you understand? So you know for sure. Because a lot of times we just cut people off too early. We just cut people off too early, not focusing on their good sides, right? It's very, very important that we focus on people's good sides and, put the plus and minus together. If the plus is more than the minus, then you're good. But if the minus is more than the plus, no, is a no. So I've really learned that over the years, and I'm really happy about where I am emotionally with my friendships, even though I can be extra emotional sometimes. I can be way too emotional. I don't have a lot of friends. A lot of people think because I am extroverted, I play a lot, it means I have a lot of friends. No, I don't have a lot. I don't bring a lot of people close to me because I know how I can be with people. So, but now I've been able to manage my emotions and all that. And I was just thinking about it, and I thought, let me share it here, because I know that somebody might be here who wants to hear this, who needs to hear this. So if you're just seeing me for the first time, please, if you love this video, please subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a video. Yeah, we're going to be having, or if you have any topics or topics you want me to talk about, to come here and talk about, please drop it in the comment section, and I will be glad to make a video about it. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this far. Bye. See you in my next video.